Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for tuning in today for part two of writing instructions for writing instructions. Um, Today, you're actually going to be writing instructions. Crazy, right? Who would have thought that's what we're going to be doing? Um, so let's quickly go over what we did yesterday, or what hopefully you got around to doing yesterday. So we brainstormed things that you know how to do. So you should have had a list from yesterday of a whole bunch of different things that you know how to do. Then write down and draw a list of that, whatever it was. Okay, so from this list, you're going to be able to pick something today that you can do. So this was my list. Maybe yours looked a little different than mine. Maybe had different things, but you had some kind of list. Okay, then you chose one thing that you could do really well, and you thought you could explain really well, and that was it. That was your job yesterday. Okay, so hopefully you have that list in front of you now, and you remember which one you picked, because that's where we're going to kick off things today. So you're actually writing your instructions out, and now you choose which skill that you are going to explain to someone. Okay. Now, before writing your instructions, here's some tips on how to make really clear instructions for whoever's going to be trying to complete your task. So, first thing, steps should be numbered and in the correct order, okay? So, actually put number 1, do this. Number 2, then do this, okay? So, it's really easy to see where you should start and what happens next and what happens next, okay? It's not all messy all over the page without numbers and you have no idea what to do. Then, steps need to be written out in complete sentences, okay? So, not point form. You should be writing out everything in a complete sentence. You can remember your capitals and punctuation at the end. Whatever you're teaching, you need to break it down into at least 5 steps, okay? So, that's the minimum steps that you should be teaching someone. For a lot of things, you might think they're really simple, but as I'm going to show you with an example in a little bit here, even simple things you can break down into really specific steps so that it's really clear for people who are trying to follow them. And yeah, so steps should be specific. Imagine explaining whatever you're doing to an alien who has no idea what to do. So this little guy over here, he's just landed in your kitchen or your living room, wherever he's doing his job. He has no idea what to do. Luckily, he speaks English, so that's a bonus. But he doesn't know what to do. You need to explain everything super duper clearly because he's never done whatever you're doing before. Okay. So let's go forward. I chose to write instructions on how to make toast. Okay, so um, I broke it down into a lot of steps. You're going to see. Um, am I blocking any of these steps with my little video? I am. There we go. I'm going to hide myself right there. You can still see me. Okay, so I'm going to go over all the steps, and you're going to see how specific I needed to be to make sure that you wouldn't make a mistake if you came into my house and I said, "Can you make me some toast?" So step one, first, you need to take the toaster out from the cupboard. It's in the cupboard above the sink. So that's where Mrs. Burke and I keep our toaster because we don't have that much counter space. So we hide it away in a cupboard. So you need to find the sink in the kitchen and you need to look above it. And in the cupboard, there's a toaster. Okay. Step 2, place the toaster on the counter and plug it in. Very important step. If you don't plug it in, it's not going to work. Step 3, find the bread in the pantry. It's on the top shelf and bring it to the counter. Okay. So that was just 3 steps. We haven't even started any toast yet. Moving on. Now, I gotta move myself again. Go up here this time. That's fun. Okay, step 4. Open the bag of bread. You need to unclip the plastic clip at the end. So you know the little clip that comes on bread? You gotta take that off, or else you're just gonna be ripping it open. You don't want that. 5. Take out 2 pieces of bread. Okay, not 3, not 1, 2. That's how many pieces I like. 6. Place the slices of bread in the toaster, 1 in each slot from the top. Okay, so the toaster has slots. You need to put 1 in each. Don't put them both in one. That's craziness. 7. On the side with the cord, there is a small dial. Turn the dial to line up the arrow with 4. Okay, so that's the setting on how toasted you like it. Okay, so I like mine about a 4. 8. Push down on the handle. The bread should go down into the toaster. 9. Wait. Okay, that's a very simple step. You can just wait. 10. Get a plate from the cupboard. The plates are in the cupboard above the coffee maker. Okay, so if you look over beside where you probably put the toaster, there's the coffee maker. The plates are right above it in that cupboard. 10. When the bread is toasted, it'll pop up. That's how you know it's done. 11, grab the toast and place it on the plate. So now you got it on your plate. We're almost there, a few more steps, and then we're going to be able to eat our delicious toast. 12, get a butter knife from the drawer below the coffee maker. Okay, go back to the coffee maker, look down to the first drawer. There it is. 13, grab the margarine from the counter. It is by the knife block. Okay, so look at the counter, find the margarine. 14, use the butter knife to spread margarine on both pieces of toast. Okay, and then finally, 15, all right, my last step. Find a nice spot to sit with your toast, eat it, and enjoy. And you did it. Woohoo! We made toast, okay? So, 15 steps to do something very simple, but I was very specific and explained everything as best as I could. So, I wrote 15 steps just about making toast. But doing that, I know that if I was to leave these instructions for anyone, they would be able to successfully make toast in my home. They could find the toaster, find the bread, make me some toast, okay? What would it look like if you weren't as specific? So if I had just decided to only do 5 steps, I didn't do complete sentences, I didn't explain everything well, what would it look like? Well, let's see. How to make toast, a 2 simple version. So step 1, put bread in toaster. 2, push down. 3, wait. 4, put margarine on toast. 5, eat. Now, someone who already knows how to make toast, they probably can figure out from those steps what to do. But if someone didn't know and they were just following exactly what I wrote there, I don't think they'd be able to make toasts. Because let's see. So if I had my toaster, okay, there's my toaster, and I was just following the steps, and I just said, okay, first of all, I'm going to put the bread in the toaster. Okay, so here's my bread. I'm going to put that in the toaster as best I can, okay? So then I'm going to push down. Okay, now I'm waiting. I don't know for how long, okay? Then, after that, I'm going to put margarine on toast, okay? So there's my margarine. It's on my toast, and now I'm going to eat it. But I don't think it looks very appetizing, okay? I'm not even sure what part I would eat, okay? Now, that might seem silly, but that's me following my instructions that I wrote there. So if you're looking at your instructions, and you only have a few, and they're not very specific, whoever's following them is much more likely to make a mistake or not do it correctly, okay? So that's why I broke down my instructions into 15 steps, because the more steps, the more specific you are, the less likely someone is going to make a mistake, okay? So, see how important it is? Look at all these important signs. Very important. Be specific. Okay, and now your job for today. I gotta move myself again. There we go. So choose the skill you'd like to explain to someone. That was your first job. 2, make an ordered and numbered list of instructions to complete that task. 3, you need at least 5 steps, but you could do many more. I did 15. Could you do as many as me? Think about how many you would absolutely need to do to make sure that no one could make a mistake when following your instructions. 4, you need to write out your instructions in complete sentences. Remember capitals and punctuation. 5, reread your instructions to see if there's anything you missed, okay? So once you've written them all out, once you're sure that they are good, reread them, okay? Double check, see if there's anything else that you need to add, anything else you need to say if you were to follow those instructions exactly. Okay, and that's it for today. So look into tomorrow. What you're going to be doing is someone in your home, whoever it is, grandparent, parent, sibling, whoever, someone is going to follow your instructions exactly like I did with my silly one with the toast and bread and see if they can complete the job you asked them to do. So that's why you're trying to be as specific as possible, because they are just going to follow your instructions. They're going to pretend that they have no idea what they're doing and they only know what you've written. After that, you can watch this funny video of a dad who followed his kids' instructions on how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich exactly. And then you can see if you did better or worse than them. So it's a funny little video. And tomorrow I can send it out again, but it was on your weekly plan that you can find it there to watch it and hopefully have a laugh, because I thought it was very funny as well. Okay, and that's it for today. So writing your instructions. Let's go back to there. This is what you should be doing today. Can't wait to see them. Can't wait to see tomorrow how well your parents do following your instructions. Okay. Thanks for watching. I'll do another video for math today, and so you can check that one out as well. Okay. Okay. Bye, everybody. Miss you. How do you stop it when it's... I'm gonna have to